Hello and welcome to Retro Game Connect. I'm Dan Mastriani.
And I'm Ian Butterfield.
And today we're playing a game we can really dig into because we're playing Boulder Dash for Commodore 64.
Just realized I should have grabbed a shovel.
Yeah. Oh well, you know.
I got a spoon.
Okay, there you go. You can escape prison over the next several years.
I mean, that's just what living in the pandemic is like.
Yes, we do. Oh, oof. It's definitely not good for prisoners.
No, it's not.
Yeah. People haven't been talking about that. But yes, we're playing, this is not the original version of Boulder Dash, but it is one of the early ports. It was actually originally created for the Atari 400/800 computer, which are basically largely hardware identical, but, you know, the 800 was nicer.
I mean, usually when it comes to games, the big game systems, bigger numbers are better.
Yes.
And then you have Xbox.
Yes, but we're talking about a home computer, so let's not get people confused. We're not talking about like the Atari 2600. We're talking about the Atari home computer.
It's still Atari.
It is, but it's different technology.
Everything is different technology.
I'm just
but
saying,
all the same, man.
It's like a completely different hardware path than their home consoles. So actually, the 5200 was actually based on. Okay, anyhow, you know what? We're playing Boulder Dash. Let's just start the game. All right. So yes, joystick, KV level 1. That all looks good. I will press the button to play. It's exciting. This game actually has a physics model, so you see if I dig under that, the boulder will fall. So what I have to do here is I have to collect these diamonds without like getting a boulder dropped on my head.
The greatest enemy of all, gravity.
Yeah, you know. Be careful here. It is neat that a game of this vintage has a physics model. But the idea,
true.
Yeah, the idea actually came from he was a teenager at the time named Chris Gray. So he actually like coded up the prototype in BASIC and submitted it to a local publisher. And around the same time, ooh, that was a little risky. There was a professional programmer. He decided to, like, you know, I'm going to try getting into games. And he bought himself like an Atari 800 computer. And he was thinking like, okay, well, I should probably like get in touch with like a games publisher and see what's selling right now. Because he didn't really know about games. And he's like, okay, I need to figure out what's. It'd be a good idea to ask him what's selling, and ooh, that's a little risky. Then I'll have a better idea of what kind of game to make. Okay, what's going on here. So he called up the publisher, and it happened to be the same people who. That's interesting. Is that one of the enemies? Who Chris Gray had sent his prototype to. So they're like, we got this prototype. Maybe you could like polish it up, convert it to machine language, get it running faster, so that we can sell it. And like you're like, okay. And they kind of started collaborating on it, but I guess communications kind of broke down over the course of the project. So this really ended up being more his project than Gray's, and like they even got lawyers involved.
Yikes.
Yeah. So how do I get over to these ones? I don't know.
I would say dig next.
Oh, okay, no. Looks like I can push it. Okay, good. I was worried. Yeah, of course, like I'm in the middle of playing here, so I can't look at my notes because I just checked them, and the guy's name is just kind of just flown right out of my head. But it's funny, like the publisher, they were originally gonna give this to, ended up going out of business. So this is uh, eventually ended up being published by like First Star Software, who can I? So how do I move this thing without killing myself? Okay, there we go. Good, good, good. Okay. A little risky. It's working out though. But it ended up being published by First Star Software, who pretty much kind of made money off this like for years, you know? Actually, they owned it, and they still owned it until oh jeez, oh jeez,
Oh jeez.
I'm running out of time.
Out of time.
Yeah.
This reminds me of a mini game in Okami, actually.
Oh, that was interesting. It's been around. Not gonna lie. Oh, I did something.
Hard drugs, obviously.
Yeah. It looks like it. Okay. So this is completely reset everything, I'm guessing. I mean, that seems like the normal thing to happen in one of these games, but when you lose a life, but we'll see. We can collect everything faster this time, since I have some idea what I'm doing.
No, but genuinely, at a certain point in Okami, you actually play these little underground burrowing games, and it's actually rather similar to this, except you use your celestial brush powers.
I mean, it's possible there was some influence, because I mean these games did get ported to Japanese systems. Which company was it? Hudson. Made a lot of money with porting Broderbund games like Lode Runner.
I don't even know what that is.
I mean, so the character in Bomberman was originally an enemy in the NES port of. Oh, I didn't want to do that at all. Of Lode Runner.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, I probably mentioned that when we played Saturn Bomberman. Now I have to. I think
Maybe
I
you
have
have to go to that flashy thing.
Where did you see it?
Well, the thing that's to the left of where you start.
That's okay. Yes, there it is.
Oh, there's a door.
Yeah. Yeah. So once you get all the diamonds, you have to find the exit. And I didn't know where it was. Okay. Gotta be careful here. I don't drop any boulders on myself. Like that.
You better dash away from them.
Yes, yes. Yes, the pun was intended.
Whoa.
Oof. That was a little risky.
The
joystick stuck. I was trying to move there, and I was like, oh!
Oh, you got combo crushed.
Yeah, that was bad.
Got crushed by rolled up pretzel snacks.
Bad for me. Okay, awesome. The cat seems a little excited. Good to know she's having fun. Let's see. Okay, good. Ooh. Oh, that was changing direction I was not expecting. Okay.
F in the chat for Digger Me Timbers.
Yeah. I have no idea what this guy's name is. I'm sure he has one. Most of these characters get named at some point. Okay, good. Okay, let's see if we can get these boulders to fall in ways that they won't end up on top of me. Good. Got that one. Okay. Did I screw up here? I may have.
Well, if you dig out underneath that one rock.
Yes, I saw that. I'm going to do that now.
Oh. That's a clear shot to the diamond.
Oh, that's right. Diamonds can fall on you, so I do need to remember that. So, we're making progress. The tough part, of course, is that there's a time limit, so I can't spend too long figuring out what I'm doing here. As much as I'd like to, do this all very carefully. Oh,
whoa. What is going on there?
Yeah, I don't. So there is a thing.
Uh-oh.
I guess there's these like hidden air walls. If you hit them, you get this power up that'll cause like diamonds or boulders you drop through that area to turn into diamonds. But I'm not really sure how to take advantage of that. So yeah, they're all kinds of like this is old arcadey things. There's all kinds of high score tricks and stuff to be aware of. That I do not have the Boulder Dash experience to take care of, but we'll dash the boulders as well as we can. Oh boy, I think I'm about to run out of time. Yeah. Okay, is that game over for me? I don't know how many lives I had. Okay, I have one left, so I think we'll take one more shot at this and. Should I go for the ones down here first? I guess.
Well, down in that corner where you've ended up, there were several diamonds, so
yeah,
might be a good idea to prioritize getting to that area once you have so many.
Yeah, it is tough to figure it out because I'm afraid these boulders are gonna tip over and land on me. And of course, the C64 Mini doesn't have the best joystick. So the precision is not what I'd like. Oops. You know what? That's fine. Oh, that was not fine. Oh, those are some input errors. Okay.
So there were like 4 down in that corner. So if you collect one more, or you could die.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it looks like the minimum you need is 15. So if you get 11 and then go down to that corner where there's 4 of them, you can like bing bang bonk it up boop.
I don't know. Well, whatever. Game over. Looks like I didn't get a high score. That's okay. So there's more advanced stuff too, but I think maybe I probably don't not familiar enough with the game to get much more. So that's the basic mechanics. I'm not confident in my ability to deal with the enemies and such. So
Just can only dash around so many boulders.
yeah, I think we'll stop there for now. So there we go. I didn't have the timer going, so I'm worried I didn't actually play very much Boulder Dash. But we saw the basics, and I don't know if I would actually have been able to show off. Like, there's like an amoeba you get to at one point. Like, it basically grows and eats dirt, and if you can, and eventually it stops growing, and that's fine. But if you can surround it with boulders, it will turn into diamonds.
Huh.
So there's stuff like that, and it's interesting to see a game this early with the physics system, even if it's fairly simplistic.
It's mostly just gravity is a thing.
Yeah, but you can see like the boulders will actually roll.
Yeah.
And things like that. So you do have to worry about like the boulders rolling and caving in, and there are ways you can take advantage of the physics to get beneficial chain reactions. Like we saw that glowing thing. It was at the top there. It was like at top right under an undiggable wall, so there wasn't anything I could do about it. But like if you drop a boulder on the enemy, certain enemies you can kill them. Other enemies, if you drop boulders into them, they'll turn into diamonds, which will allow you to get more diamonds and higher
That's
scores.
also how physics works.
Yes,
If
I
you
mean
throw
obviously.
rocks at certain people, they just turn into diamonds.
Yeah, well, I mean that's pressure creates diamonds. We know that.
Exactly. So just yeet a boulder at someone and they'll just instant diamonds.
I mean, or you could be like Superman and just crush coal, but
Yeah.
which before someone corrects us, yes, we know that doesn't work. That's not how it works in real life. We know. Shock! Superman isn't realistic.
What?
I know, right? But anyways, yeah. So I take my notes. The main programmer's name was Peter Lipa. So he was responsible for a lot of the design of the game. He actually went in and because this is back in the 80s. The game was released in 84. It's not like they could do a Zoom call.
Mm.
So, I mean, Chris Gray was a teenager. It's not like he could drive out to Peter Lipa's place and rent an apartment in the area or something. So they didn't have the kind of
limited resources
for remote collaboration that we do now.
Yeah.
So a lot of the design ended up coming from Lee because he kind of just went in and started tweaking things as he was designing the assembly code version of the game that would actually run at an acceptable speed. So he ended up coming up with a lot of the ideas, but still, I mean, it was originally Chris Gray's idea, so we don't want to. But this is also back in the day where two people were often making commercial software, and not just small indie games. Yeah. That was everybody in software was one or two people.
There's two jerks in a garage.
Yeah. But the game was obviously very successful. So not only were there multiple sequels, First Star was sold it for decades. Even as recently as 5 years ago, they were giving their blessings to modern homebrew ports for classic systems.
Neat.
So that they could be sold commercially.
Huh.
But apparently, a couple of years back, they actually sold it. I don't know if I wrote down who they sold it to. I don't think I did. But they actually sold it to somebody. So some intellectual property house has it now. But it's still a thing. One thing I wanted to mention is, we didn't play it for very long, but that's because anybody who's watching this can play it right now if they want to. Because you can go to the official website, boulder-dash.com, and play the original Atari 800 version.
And that is how video game archiving should be done.
Yeah, so it's for free on the internet right now.
Because that's just what the internet was for.
Yeah. So you can play it right now yourself. So you don't even have to track down one of the many ports of this game, because not only was it on all the home computers of the day, I'm pretty sure there's like NES and Game Boy versions. It's all over.
You just go online.
It's normally we'd be saying, hey, this game isn't hard to find. You can play it on all these systems, but like just play in your web browser.
Hell yeah.
I mean, do look up the instructions. I messed with it briefly when I was doing the research for the episode, and I didn't realize there was like a button you can hold to like dig without moving. So that's kind of important.
Yeah, that could be important.
Yeah, I knew that. Unfortunately, I knew that now, so I got farther than I was able to on the web version here on the Commodore 64 version. But yeah, just check and see what button that's on your keyboard. It's something that's fairly easy to play with arrow keys on your keyboard, being all cardinal directions. And honestly, it may have been how the game was designed to play, because it was a home computer game. Couldn't count on it, anybody having anything but the keyboard.
Yep.
So
and now they got whole VR peripherals because they just want you to spend all the money.
Yeah. But
Sorry, Star Wars Squadrons is on my mind.
Did you purchase that for your Xbox One yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Because I wanted to. I don't trust EA.
I mean, I've seen some good reviews, so.
I'm also tossed up between which console I want to get it for, because if I get it for the PSVR or the PlayStation 4, well, down the line I could end up with a VR and be able to play it in VR.
Yeah.
Which would be the coolest thing.
I don't know if Microsoft has any VR plans for the Series X. So. Ooh, you still there? Eden froze. Oh dear. Well, I am still recording, so hopefully he'll come back. And in the meantime, I guess I'll start ending the episode, since we were getting off topic anyway. You back?
I don't know. Am I?
Yes. Okay.
I'm able to hear you this whole time.
You've been able to hear me the whole time?
Whole time.
Okay, awesome. So anyhow, I've been Dan Mastriani. You can actually no. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. So if you enjoyed me, I'm getting crushed by boulders repeatedly. Yeah, I should call this an Indiana Jones simulator, maybe. I don't know. Make sure you give this episode a like. You want to catch future episodes in which actually we may actually play a game that actually features Indiana Jones and not some other random guy that has boulders rolling after him. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. I've been Dan Mastriani.
That has boulders rolling after him.
I'm sorry, you kind of glitched out. I didn't catch it.
Or a bandicoot that has boulders chasing after him.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can play one of the other Crash games.
Well, yeah, because
you have the collection. I'm guessing. Yes, that's what.
But it wouldn't be hard to get.
It would not. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to time it with the new one, because that's already out.
Yeah.
Anyhow, make sure you subscribe to our channel to find out what we play next. It could be lots of things. You don't know. We're crazy. We'll do whatever.
They come out too.
Yeah. Anyhow, I've been Dan Mastriani. You can catch me on Twitter at NewTypeCola.
I'm Ian Butterfield. You can find me on Twitter at ENG Butterfield. You can find the show at RetroGamesCNCT, Facebook.com/RetroGameConnect, and RetroGameConnect.tumblr.com. Let us know what you thought of the games we played. Let us know if there are any games you'd like us to play. We can get our hands on them. We might just play them, or we might just crush them with large rocks in hopes that they turn into diamonds.
But most importantly, make sure you join us next time on Retro Game Connect.